What is going on, Nerd Paraders and fellow ARK Survival Evolvians? Welcome here to the channel. Thank you so much for coming hang with us today as we play some more ARK Survival Evolved ARK Empires right here on the Nerd Parade servers. Before we kick off this video, introductions in order. I am Nick, this is Nerd Parade, and let's kick this video off right, shall we? So as I mentioned in our introduction, we're here on the ARK Empires server, and we are in the tribe of the Incas. To catch you guys up on the previous video where we left off the battle versus the Vikings and the Roman Empire, the Roman Empire had conquered the Vikings but could not find their obelisk. We ended up having a kind of like run out the clock situation. They did eventually find the obelisk, and at that point they were kind of so decimated that they didn't have the ability to come back. So the Romans were victorious, and they will be advancing on in our bracket system. Now, the bracket system has taken us to the Incas versus the Tokugawas. So the Tokugawa are coming back again to fight the Incas, and I do love me the Tokugawas, as you might know from watching previous episodes on the ARK Empire series. We are in the Inca tribe this go-round to show off all the crazy cool Inca-related stuff, and I have my crazy Incan mask on, as well as we're standing in front of Inca Kong, the Incan King Kong variant. And I'd like to welcome you guys to the furry green butt of Inca Kong, as well as Nerd Chu Picchu. That's right, it's not Machu Picchu, it's Nerd Chu Picchu, which also happens to be my character's name, Nerd Chu Picchu. I think it's pretty clever, I was proud of it, and the mascot dino for the Incas is none other than, well, the Megalosaurus. However, it is a skin for the saddle for the llama. That's right. We have a war llama. Whee! If you don't like the pack llama / war llama, then there's something wrong with you. This thing is freaking hilarious. It is amazing, and its main attack is spitting at people. Just kidding. Not really. It doesn't really spit at people. But it does look freaking awesome, and it would be quite hilarious if it did actually spit at people. I would laugh. You would laugh. We'd all have a good laugh. But we need to show off Nerd Chu Picchu, and the tribe has been working crazy hard on it, and it's really, really cool. This is one of my favorite parts of ARK Empires, and it's showing off the neat little builds each week that the tribe gets to do as together as a whole to really cause the Empire to come to life. It really breathes life into the Empire. So we saw the amazing Tokugawa village, which I'm still blown away by. The graphical design on the Tokugawa stuff is so super awesome. We're using the Empire's pack from Eco's Mods, and this stuff is available on the Steam Workshop, and each week we're going through another Empire to catch you up a game of Obelisks ARK Empires if you're not familiar with it. But this week we're the mighty Incas, and it is really freaking cool. Like, the Incan-style temples, I'm going to have to use some grapple skills to get up here, are really, really cool. I love the structures of the Incan Empire. It really fits in ARK. I don't know who did that, but that's a strange rope bridge placed inside of a temple, and I can't go that way. The beds are really, pretty interesting with the very multicolored sun style. I want to say that's a sun style type of drapings on it. We've got some idol. Let me just put this away. We'll go to backspace mode for convenience. We got some really cool idols. You saw the crazy oh god. Nobody ever accidentally J-whistled in this tribe ever. We got the really cool Incan mask. I love the mask. The mask is hilarious. I don't want to go outside. I meant to hit K mode and I hit J, and mistakes were made today, and this. Oh god. Oh, let's just not. If we don't look, it didn't happen. If we don't look, it didn't happen. We got some cool tiki torches with some very feathery Inca design. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna take you with some of the prefab stuff. I think this is someone's house. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. That is a mantra. One hell of a mantra, I gotta say. Thus, what is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Oh my god, we got Sun. Alright, I don't know who's in here, but it's Sun Tzu. Let's turn on backspace. Stefan. It's that man Stefan, he's Sun Tzu. We got the really cool Incan bed here, the pottery stuff. This might be a complaint by some people when it comes to PvP related stuff, but the Incan prefab has a, bunny quotes, structural weakness because it's got this little atrium with plant growth, but it's got an open like an open air design. So some might say the prefab of the Incan building has a structural weakness for PvP. We're not actually using these for like base defense stuff when it comes to our Machu Picchu design. So this is one of the caveats, I guess, to taking this Empire's mod and kind of adapting it to our PvP type situation. And where we're storing the obelisk for conquering. Now, if you haven't been following, you have no idea what I'm talking about. In Game of Obelisks ARK Empires, there is an obelisk. Think of it like a flag, and we literally play capture the flag with the obelisk. It's a shrunken down version of obelisk. It likely would not fit in this prefab because the roof is small. It's about 3 walls high. But we have been able to place some prefabs of previous empires before. Am I thirsty? Yes, I am. We've been able to place them in prefabs of previous empires before and hide them. Try to hide the flag, essentially. We could do it in one of these temples here. I don't think there's a structural weakness in the temple. I don't think the top part is actually open. I believe we could put a door on it. I may be mistaken there. I'm going to have to go check it out. There isn't one here, but I think we might be able to include one. If not, some might argue that the Incan structures, prefab structures, are weaker in a PvP sense because they don't have that sealed off feature with the doors like the Viking Empire might have. If you watch previous videos from ARK Empires, you may have seen our Viking structures with the doors on there. The prefabs have the doors, or you could add the doors, and we're considered completely protected, so to speak, until somebody blows into it with trebuchets, as is tradition. So as I'm rambling and trying to show off this like actually pretty empirely accurate version, I mean, it really does kind of resemble Machu Picchu with like the tiered buildings. And again, this is the prefab with the like little atrium that we just walked into. They've built all these around the exterior and then kind of like layered them going up on this rock area in Ragnarok. Now, I'm debating. I was going to say, I'm going to show you where I'm at, but I think by the time this video comes out, we'll have already engaged in the war because war actually kicks off tomorrow. So we should be okay. I'll show you where we're on the map on Ragnarok here. We're right there, boop. As you can see, the me arrow. We've taken over this little spot, and the tiered kind of hillside really works so super well with the Incan buildings. It really does give off Machu Picchu vibes. Therefore, I had to officially dub it Nerdchu Picchu and name my character Nerdchu Picchu, which I'm super proud of. Pretty clever. We also have the returning and hilarious stacked hydroponic crop plot design. I think that's a patented Gru design. He is very, very proud of his stacked crop plots. Can I make this parkour? I can. I'm the best. We'll get another drink of water since we just got our water refilled. And things are just looking so super cool. We're eventually going to go over there, that like sacrificial looking altar, and show that off. But the guys have been going nutso, and in the best kind of way nutso, with the taxidermy. This is the first time I've seen them incorporate taxidermy in ARK Empires, and I'm really so super glad that they've done it, because we've got some really cool stuff. I showed you Inca Kong. He's a taxidermy monkey. And we've got the RG in the glorious cawing position at the top of the temple there. Absolutely freaking fantastic. And there's another one off in the distance here. And you saw the scorpion on the roof as well. We have, I think this is a Carno. It looks like a Carno with his tiny little blender baby arms up on top of that temple. Like, it's just a perfect spot for some freaking taxidermy, right? It works out really well. I love the structures, even though some may argue, like I mentioned earlier in this video, that the Incan structures might be not as structurally sound in PvP. We're not really too worried about that in ARK Empires. It's kind of like a fun, have your roleplay experience, build the way that you want to build, and then when war times hit, go crazy, have fun with it. We've taken the salt, and I'm so extremely proud of this, and I'm so extremely proud of the community the Nerd Parade community who's really, really embraced this. So a shout out to all you guys in Nerd Parade community. And if you want to join, perfect segue into it, discord.gg/nerdparade, where we play all the games, ARK included obviously, but many other games, tons of fun to be had there. The guys playing on the ARK Empire servers on both sides each week have really embraced like the roleplay building and then the fun PvP, because we've taken the salt out of PvP in ARK Survival Evolved. I'm so excited for it. Because not only on death do you not lose anything, if you lose dinos, they just get reverted to babies. You never actually lose your buddy. And if you want, I mentioned this earlier, if you want, my whole inventory here, where I'm actually going to do this and demonstrate it to you. All these things have been brought over from previous seasons. I'm not gonna say, I can't say seasons, previous weeks, previous Empire battles. Let's just take everything off my bar here. I'm about to blow your mind if you're not familiar with how things work in ARK Empires, Game of Obelisks on the Nerd Parade servers. All this stuff has been accumulated over our playthrough. So I'm completely naked, as you can see here. Nurchi Pichu completely naked. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna type in /upload space 1. /upload space 1. And we're gonna hit enter. Everything upload. Oh, I guess this didn't make the cut. My Primitive Inca shield is not okay to be uploaded for whatever reason. But everything else has been uploaded into the cloud. The mind-blowing ARK cloud that we have running on the server. So if you want to go from week to week, from empire to empire, you don't ever lose your stuff. You can never lose your stuff on the Nerd Parade server. It's freaking awesome. So now that we've uploaded, it's like, Nick, you just uploaded all the stuff. You lost it. Holy crap, where'd it go? /download, my friends. Can I type this out looking? Downloads. Space 1. /download 1. So you have like a bunch of slots. You could do up to like, we'll say like 25, but you could do download 1, download 2, download 3, download 4, so on and so forth until you get all your stuff uploaded. But you really, I mean, I've only ever needed to use like download 1, download 2, or upload 1 and upload 2. Never had to use more than that. /download 1. Boop. My stuffs! Look at all my stuffs. It's magically back in my inventory. Let's equip all my stuff. So we've been accumulating our gear, and we've been upgrading our stuff along the way throughout the whole playthrough, from Vikings, from Tokugawa to Romans, now to Incans, and we're gonna keep going and going and going, like the Energizer frickin' bunny of ARK Survival Evolved and gear stuff, that it's just, we've just eliminated the salt. So you don't ever have to have that nasty feeling like, I just lost all my hard work on my tames. I just lost all my hard work on my gear. I just lost all my hard work on insert rant here. Goodbye. Dare I say, we've reinvented, nay, perfected PvP in the Nerd Parade community. Woo! As the last part of the video, we're going to show off the insanity of this very roleplay-esque, like, I want to call it the sacrificial altar, even though there's not really anything being sacrificed here. It's more of like the Incan king, which is a mannequin. The mannequin. Roleplay fully embraced. So the king has his subjects, this feathery-haired subjects, all chilling out here. I love the fact these guys did this. This is so super awesome. If there was a way to make like a bloody sacrifice, I would assume that this guy is about to get his head lopped off in praising of the sun gods, or in hoping that it would make it rain here on the ARK server. I'm not talking about dollar bills, y'all, making it rain. I'm talking about like for the crops and stuff, because the Incas didn't have to worry about. Did the Incas have strippers? If they didn't, then maybe we've just invented a new job class, the Incan stripper. I hope you guys are excited for ARK Survival Evolved, ARK Empires. I hope you're really having fun with the servers. If you're playing on them, if you're not, now's the perfect time to come and hang with us and play on them if you so choose. We're about to go to war. So war starts tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier in this video, and the war is Incas versus Tokugawa, the Tokugawa Empire. The winner of this will advance onward to the semifinals, and we're going to figure out which is the ultimate empire in ARK Survival Evolved. I hope you guys will really like this. These are becoming quickly one of my favorite videos to do. The pre-war videos, like base showcasey of all the hard work that everybody's done here on the Empires. And it's just, to me, this is so... The PvP is fun. The PvP is fun. It's intense. It's like red line adrenaline. You know, you're going crazy. You're getting prolas with the bolas. It's all that fun stuff happening. But this, it's the calm before the storm. But this is the beauty behind the madness. Like, there's the beauty and the beast. The beast is the PvP craziness. The beauty is the things that the tribe has worked so hard to build, and incorporating each effect, each structure, decal, whatever, like insert term here, what each empire has to offer with their own unique, beautiful texture. That's the word I was looking for, texture. Incorporating into this is, like I said, it's becoming one of my favorite parts. Anyway, enough of this nerds rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tag that subscribe button. And also ring the bell so you can stay up to date with all things Nerd Parade, all things ARK Empires, and all the things we're doing here, and to see who is going to be victorious in our bracket system. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and you're like, what the hell is this bracket system? This is the first Nerd Parade video I've ever seen. This guy's amazing. I'm definitely going to subscribe and ring the bell. But you should also go back and check out some of the previous videos in this series. I think you'll really like it. Any hoozles, my doozles, thank you guys so much for watching. Tag the thumbs up button. But most important of all, take care of yourselves out there. Stay awesome. And we'll catch you in our next one.